Right, how are you all doing? I have a story to tell, but I'm going to tell it in two versions. One, the quick version. Alright? If you are a SteamDeck user and you want to play a game, but you don't know if it actually works or not, SteamDeck has a set of categories on it, right? Green tick, works. Yellow with an exclamation mark, it works but could have some issues. And then just like crossed out, doesn't work. What you may find is that even the games that are crossed out do work. Just they might work out the box with a Proton version change, or just they might just work, or there might be some little tweaks you can do to get them to work. Some of them are quite small, some of them quite big, and other times a game is just completely balked. But don't be discouraged if you see something that isn't a tick. But to save yourself wasting time downloading a game and going, oh no, it doesn't work, or oh, I don't really know if I want to fiddle with settings and stuff, go to ProtonDB.com. Proton database. And what that is a database of games curated by Linux and SteamDeck users that basically say, all your games, do they work? And I'll give them a rating. Platinum, gold, silver, bronze, balked. And you may find that a game you want that's listed as unplayable on SteamDeck is listed with a, it's compatible. It could be fully compatible, or as I said, there might be some tweaks, and the kind folks on the database may have listed what you need to do to get it to work, and it's updated regular as clockwork. Even old games get checked like pretty much every Proton version if someone's interested, and you can go and do, and there's the thing that you'll got to do. It's been put together for the longest time since the early days of the Protons by Linux desktop users. So folks like me will be like, oh mate, Proton, new version of Proton's out, what games are we going to play? And we check them and type on the old ProtonDBs. And then the SteamDeck came out, and you're welcome. There's a big database of stuff already there for you to check. Don't go wasting your time looking around YouTube for a specific game. Just every time you want to check something, go to ProtonDB.com. Don't come looking for a video like this. Done. Right, the second version is the story. Today, I wanted to play a game that was listed unplayable. I was like, that's a bit weird. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, because I say there's loads of games on SteamDeck that say they aren't playable, and they just work. Street Fighter 5 is an example. That just works. Or that King game, the League of Legends game, says that doesn't work. It does. Bunch of visual novels, they say they don't work. They do. So you got to try it. Anyway, I haven't been feeling particularly great recently. Feeling a bit sorry for myself, and I thought, you know what? I kind of want to play a game, but I don't know what I want to play. And I was just scrolling on my iPad, as you do, just looking bored, flicking through videos on YouTube and stuff like that. And this video comes up. It's like, Casper's uploaded a video, and I was like, oh mate, Caspersaurus, I haven't watched a Casp video in years. Like, I've been watching Casp for, what, 5, 10 years? Probably not 10 years, I don't even think Casp's channel is 10 years old, but Casp usually makes videos, or has made videos, about Digimon World, and I loved me some Digimon World when I was younger, back on the old PlayStation. I was a bit of a geeze even back then, so probably a bit too old to be playing some Digimon games, but you're never too old to really play some Digimon games, but sometimes you feel like it. Made some cool videos, and he's not long released a remake. I didn't even realise he was still posting videos, but he made a remake of his first Digimon World video, and I was like, you know what, I kind I think I'm going to play some Digimon. I occasionally talk to Pixel on stream, right, and Pixel brings up Digimon. I think one of the newer ones is Digimon Cyber Sleuth, which I think I picked up for my boy. And was that the PSP one as well? I don't know, PSP or Vita? Either way, I picked it up for my boy, and I'm pretty sure I had a copy. And I picked up my old SteamDeck, and I typed in the Digimans, and bam, there it was. There's Digimon. But oh no! It's not playable. What? Really? Nah, that's absolute bollocks. Of course it's playable. Gotta be playable. This is a Digimon game. Not like the actual title of the game or the subject matter actually dictates whether or not it's playable, but I wanted to play the game and I wasn't going to believe the almost no smoking sign. What is the name for that thing with the prohibited, whatever? Like, no, it just says you can't play it. Anyway, I installed the game, hit play with, I think I was either using standard or Proton Experimental, and what do you know, the game launched. Kinda. Because all of a sudden we ended up on a white screen. Was it white or black? And there was like music. You could hear sounds, but nothing was happening. Alright, okay. ProtonDB, off we go. And the kind folks at ProtonDB had listed Digimon was a platinum game. Meaning that game just works. It works, and it works fine. So, one of the listings said, hey yo, the game doesn't work in the game mode on Steam Deck. You got to first launch it from the desktop. Cool. So put your Steam Deck into desktop mode, open up Steam, launch Digimans, and then you have to get to the settings page. Now the game just loads, that's great, and then you get to the point where you have to make a decision. So you start new game, make the decision, pick the version of the game, one of the two choices it gives you, and then it asks if you want to change options. When you change the options, all you want to do is tell the game to run in full screen mode, hit apply, and you're done. You can exit out of the game and go back to the regular Steam Deck game mode, and it works from that point on. Just like if you were in desktop mode and it was playing in the little window, it just works now. Fantastic. Couple second job. So I've decided, admittedly I didn't actually play the game in the end. I wanted to, but I had other bits to do, and then I tried to play Sonicomi, which is another game that's got the mark on it on Steam Deck, which is another game that kind of works, does and it doesn't. Like, you have to choose an older version of Proton to make it work, but even then videos don't work, and sometimes it can break. But either way, I've been faffing around with the Steam Deck today, and ProtonDB, man, it's a lifesaver, but I don't be hearing people talking about it. Maybe it's because people want to keep making videos to get views about Steam Deck stuff. Does this game work? We don't need a video about it. Point people to ProtonDB to save them some bloody time. Please. And, you know, support a good project. Because, I mean, ProtonDB's been around for a wee while, and it's like WineDB and all that kind of stuff. Compatibility layers for Linux have been a thing for a long old time, and people have been uploading information about stuff like this for a long old time, but now that the Steam Deck is out, it's a bit more in demand. And I think more people should go to places like ProtonDB, especially if a game they want to play isn't playable. Because, as I say, it could be a small fix, just like Digimon today. Go into desktop mode and launch the game. Change the window size, or change it from full screen to windowed, or windowed to full screen, or whatever. Or it could be like you have to install an extra thing. You'll get instructions 9 times out of 10 what you have to do, or you might have to run it with a prefix. You'll have instructions how to do it. Simple things. Or they could just say, yeah, mate, game's completely stuffed, don't worry about it. It's a nice site. I like it. I check it the regular. If I ever find issues in games, I'll go to ProtonDB and see if anyone else has had the same issues and see what's been done to remedy it. Also see what changes have been made to Proton. Realistically, if a game says doesn't work, try it first anyway. And then kind of, if you don't go to ProtonDB, because you never know, ProtonDB might not have the game you're after. It's the job of the everyone to just fiddle with settings and see what happens. Try all different versions of Proton and all that, and just see what happens, and then list your findings. You know, because it's a nice community effort. I think it's really neat. But that has been my day. I've been trying to help other people whilst being plagued and trying to be useful, trying to not get under people's feet. There's a wee bit going on, but sick and tired of being sick and tired, and the SteamDeck is a good way of distracting you from feeling sorry about yourself. So, I'm gonna head off. I think that pretty much covers everything. Really glad that Casper's still making videos. Really like ProtonDB. Really like the SteamDeck. Really like Linux gaming. Right. So I hope you're well, and I'll see you all with a bit of luck in the next one. I'm now looking forward to streaming me some Digimans. There's a new one out as well, isn't there? I might have to pick that up at some point. Check ProtonDB to see if it works, if it's not listed with that wonderful green tick.